people who haven't played Mishimas seriously will often like downplay how hard they are to play. They'll just be like, oh, it's just 50-50s. Anyone can do electric, blah, blah, blah. It is genuinely really hard to play Mishimas. Like, no, we can all, like, I think we can all play them to some extent. Sephi, you know, Ryan's okay.
For sure. Oh, the first one! Oh my god! The perfect electric!
He can play, he can play Kazuya a bit. But no, they are they're genuinely hard. They're really hard. Like they're just a different kind of playing. But often, you know, they don't get rewarded as much, and so or they get rewarded as much, but it's not enough to balance out the fact that the other characters are just easier than them. So like to go back to to circle all the way back, there's the patch where they changed Mishima Electric and changed Hellsweep and down back 4.
Yeah.
Down back 4. I mean, I don't. The thing is with changes is then you kind of get into this little area where you'll start playing and then you'll win, or someone will win, and it's like, oh, you're only winning because you're now, you know, your ability and time invested is being disregarded, and your wins are just boiled down to the publisher's decisions, the developer's decisions, and I think that's unfair. I mean, Leroy is a perfect example of that. No matter what they do to Leroy now, there will always be people that just hate, because their first impression of the character was this overpowered, overbearing, unfair character. So even though, you know, as a fresh piece of Bandai Namco IP, he looks amazing, he fits the bill, he's a unique style of martial art that wasn't in the game, like, you know, super relevant, he just has this this black cloud over him now, you know, and that I don't really see you know, no pun intended there, but I just don't see how that's gonna disappear, because even after these nerfs, people are still like, you know, I hate Leroy, and it's just like, you hadn't even played a Leroy since. He's never played a Leroy, and you don't use Leroy, but you just hate him for just, you know, just for giggles.
He's still pretty obnoxious, I gotta say.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, so with Kazuya, I feel that we're getting a bit of that. Like I was saying yesterday, Kazuya memes out there about, you know, Hellsweep, you know, and it's just like, if you're already picking a character that's hard to use, you kind of want to be respected when you actually win, and you don't need the publisher, you don't need these dev changes to kind of help you out in a sense. Obviously, yes, you know, it is annoying when your Hellsweep gets sidesteps and you get punished, but that's also part of why he's hard to use. If you make if you polyfill all the holes where it takes skill to win, then what are we doing?
Yeah, that's because that was something that I was thinking about as well, is that like that's what makes, so I mean, I've basically been making the case for Mishimas, like we all kind of or characters like that to be good. I think they should be good. I think it's fine for them to be pretty much, you know, if not the best characters in the game, they should be amongst the best characters in the game. I want to see them in tournaments. They are fun to watch in tournaments, and like I know that like it's a very, very hard thing to do, and I would like to see that. I don't like these changes. I don't think they're good, in part because it reduces a skill interplay between the two people that used to be there, because like you mentioned, like if you don't sidestep against Mishimas, they're a completely different character, and many people are really bad at using sidestep against Mishimas. If I'm playing Kazuya or something, or I see someone playing Kazuya and they're up against someone, and I see that person knows how to use lateral movement against Mishimas, they understand how it works with the distance and the wave dash, and I see people sidestepping Hellsweep instead of blocking it, I know that person is good. Like, that person has learned a genuine skill in this game. And making things like the electric hardest to punish and the Hellsweep homing, like, it sort of removes that skill barrier. So you can see someone using their movement skillfully against a Mishima. Like, they can't really show that way much anymore, because it's much more just about guessing. I think it makes Kazuya an uglier character to watch. And the thing is, I thought Kazuya was pretty much the perfect balanced character in this game. I think before this patch, I would have said he is the perfectly balanced character. You get into him, you get out what you put in. He has risk, but he has damage. He's literally as deep as you want. I don't like these changes because they make the counterplay to him even uglier. It's going to be about, you just mash him out before he can do Hell Sweep or Electric and in that way, I still don't think that Kazuya's going to win any tournaments.
Yeah.
Or at least he's not going to win many tournaments, because his problem wasn't really Hell Sweep getting sidestepped or
It's getting started.
even Electric getting worked. Yeah, he's going to get, like, the characters that are going to win tournaments are
Steve,
Shaheen and Geese.
Yeah.
Shaheen and Geese are going to win the tournaments at the moment if the game is the way it is. Like, because Kazuya is going to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to use my Safer Electric and my Hell Sweep and my ground hitting down 4, and Shaheen's going to down forward 1 him to death from half screen away.
Yep. And
he's going to do fake slide into while standing 1, and then he's going to throw out down forward 2 every now and again, and Shaheen will win.